Hello, I am Max. I am the creator behind Eat the Rich Art. I use he, him, and they, them pronouns, and I am a gay. I am indeed a gay. I am a boy who likes boys. I'm not always like fully a boy, but I'm a boy, and I like people who are also like boy adjacent. So therefore, I use this pride flag. It is the ACHILLEAN pride flag, I think is how you do the name for that. Yeah, I like it a lot. So therefore, I'm going to make things in my pride colours for my pride markets. Because I think it'll be fun and I think other people will enjoy it too. So, ideas, right? I have 4 set patterns that I've been doing in pretty much every video. So, that is bees, whales, frogs, and axolotls. Because I know my audience. And I know that a pride market loves those 4 things. Hopefully, cross fingers, touch wood. This will be coming out after my first pride market of the year, so let me know in the comments how that went, because I don't know right now. I'm filming this back in April. There's a lot to do. We're batch filming. There's your look behind the scenes, just because it's going to take me a while to make all of it, so I figured I might as well film it all at the same time as well. Because I love myself like that. Why would I not have 7 videos on the go in one go? Life of a crochet content creator. Anyway, yeah, bees, axolotls, whales, frogs. The other 2 things I want to make in every video are my hoodie bear and my pride capybara. This is the pride capybara. You'll be watching this at a point where the pattern is no longer available for free on Instagram because the crochet along will be closed by this point. But if you would like the pride cappy pattern, it will be available on my Ko-fi store in July. So keep an eye on my Instagram, and the Ko-fi store is linked down below. I may still have him available as a purchasable plushie, but the pattern will be available in July. I'll post it on my Instagram when it's available. I'll also be posting all of the lovely things people make with that pattern from the crochet along, which I'm really excited for. So I want to make one of those with the ACHILLEAN flag on, and then I would also like to make one of the Nooks Hooks hoodie bears. This is the rainbow one, but I'd like to make it with the ACHILLEAN pride flag on. Them's the goals, right? Then my 2 things that I would like to make that I've not been making in every video that are unique to this video are maybe a shark, or maybe a bigger bear, but making it a bear. You know what I mean? Like a big furry gay man bear. That's option 1. Option 2, shark, because the ACHILLEAN flag is the right colours for a shark to look cool, so that would be pretty funky. Or my like extra option is I'd like to make like a little elfy, wispy, forest guardian-y kind of dude. Because I love making little creatures. I love like making little weird guys, so a little weird guy is on my list. A little weird gay guy, like me, to make for this video. So those are all my options. I'm going to go make some keychains while I think about which of the big things I would like to make. So I will come back and show you those once I've done and fill you in on what the next few patterns are going to be. So I'll see you in a bit. Checking in with nothing to show because tragedy has struck. I've just realised I don't know what happened when I chose my colours when I was ordering the yarn for this video in this series. I don't know what my flag looks like, apparently, because I ordered 2 blues. Oh, my thumb's in the way. There we go. I ordered 2 blues for the top of the flag, then obviously white. And then I thought, oh, it's blue and green, so I'll do it in the greens that I've ordered for the arrow flag. It's not green, it's teal. It's teal. So, what I'm thinking, luckily, I've got some parfait chunky left in, if I can get them out of the bag. I just grabbed them off the shelf because I was like, right, let's check how they look. Yeah, I have some parfait chunky left in mint and teal, and it's quite a tealy mint, so I might do that instead of the greens. So can I hold them all in one hand? Let's find out. I can just about. So that's the colour palette instead, obviously with white. And I'm just not going to have enough to do a big plush for this video, sadly, but I'll still do all of the little things and I'll show you how they look. And then if I can get a variegated yarn that's the right vibe in the meantime, I'll do that. And if not, I might just make a plushie that's got basically every shade of blue I've got in it and say that that's the gay vibes, because that might just have to be the way we go with this video. Unless I end up placing a yarn order before this video goes up, in which case I will order some teals because I'm going to need more teal anyway for Perry the Platypus. And then I can do a bigger plush, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Managed to save it for the keychains, but we'll see where we get after that. Right, we're back, and after the colour crisis, no, after the what? After the who? I can't even speak straight apparently. After the colour crisis, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So, this is dark turquoise in Yarn Smith Chanel Chunky, sky blue in Yarn Smith Chanel Chunky, white in Yarn Smith Chanel Chunky, and then in Parfait Chunky we have this mint green colour, which I thought was called key lime, but I don't think it actually is, and aqua. So we have 1B. Oh, I knew I was going to drop him. The second I did that, I knew I was going to drop him, but here we are. Oh, 2Bs. Right, they're done, they're made, they're ready, they're sorted. We also have, in the same yarns, same colours, 2 whales, 2 gay whales, not gay males, gay whales, and that is the keychains for this video. So, that's where we're at for right now. I'm going to go and make the frogs and the axolotls because I'm still umming and ahhing over which big patterns I want to make. So I'll come back with the frogs and the axolotls. I'll let you know what other patterns I'm making, and then we'll get on and make those patterns. So I will see you in a bit. Hello, we're back, and I've done this video a bit backwards. So the next thing I ended up making, because I was a bit sick of making frogs and axolotls, I've been making a lot of them, right? But I wanted to do a few more of my pride cappies because, oh, he's got some fluff on him. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a few more pride cappies because we're coming up to needing to post about the pattern ready for the crochet along to market it, so I wanted to have a few examples ready. And I made this guy. You've noticed he has slightly lighter ears. I'll explain why that is in just a second. But yeah, so this is, he's got a couple of ends I've not weaved in properly either. I'll sort them in a sec. Yeah, this is dark turquoise, sky blue and white in the, is that still white in Yarn Smiths? Yeah, it is in Yarn Smiths. And then we have this minty colour. I thought it was key lime, I don't think it actually is, and aqua in Parfait Chunky. So that is the flag colours, and then we have a latte on the ears and a rust on the nose and feet. I had just a little bit of latte left over from making the hoodie bear for this video, so I decided to use it, to put it to a good use, instead of it just sitting in my scraps basket, and made the ears on this guy. I wanted to make his nose in this colour as well, because if you see actual cappies in the wild, their ears and their nose are only slightly darker than their body, and then their feet are quite dark. So I wanted to do it that the ears and the nose were in the latte and then their feet were in rust, but I didn't quite have enough for the nose, so he's only got latte ears and then a rust nose. The vanilla fudge for his body. These are 12mm eyes, so if you were wondering what eyes to use on a weight 5 chunky, I do say 14mm in the pattern because I know people like to have slightly bigger eyes, but cappies do have quite little beady eyes, so I do 12s on mine, also because I've not got any 14s. So yeah, that's this guy. And then secondly, because I was making hoodie bears anyway for the buy and pan videos, because spoiler alert, I have been bulk making these because I'm really busy in June, so I've been needing to bulk make it throughout May to be ready. But yeah, so he's adorable. I've used latte on this guy instead of rust. I've been using rust for the other hoodie bears, but I wanted to try latte out. But yeah, so we have the same colours as before, except it's now parfait white because I ran out of Yarn Smith's white. I think I used parfait white on the hood as well. Yeah, so dark turquoise, sky blue, Yarn Smith's, white, mint, aqua, parfait. I'm calling it mint. I don't know the actual yarn colour because I got it sent to me by someone, so it didn't have a label on when I got it, but that's okay. That's fine, it happens. And then latte for the body. I add a tail to mine because I think it looks cute, and that is the hoodie bear. So the things I have left to make for this video are the frogs and the axolotls, which I'm less burnt out on now, so I'm going to go and do those. And then we'll be making the big patterns for this video, which I think is going to be a shark and then a spooky guy of some description. I have had to order some more yarn because, as I said earlier in the video, I panicked a bit, realised I didn't have the right colours of yarn, had to pull from my stash and didn't have a good amount of any of those yarns. I think I have just enough left of the mint to get me through the frogs, but maybe not the axolotls. The yarn order is arriving today, so if things change colour slightly, especially these last two colours in the flag, if they're different in some of the plushies, it's because I've run out of the parfait and moved on to the Yarn Smiths. But yeah, so that is things I've made so far. I'm going to stop rambling, I'm going to bugger off and make things, and then I will be back when I have hopefully between 5 small things and 2 big things to show you. Yeah, I don't know if I'll pop on just for the small things and then come to finish the video with the 2 big things, whether I'll do it all in one chunk. It's just, yeah, I've had days where I've not really felt like filming recently, so it depends how I feel on the day that I've finished enough stuff to come back. But yeah, right, I'm rambling, I'm gonna go. Bye. Hi, hello, hi, I am back and I have made the things to show you. So we have Uno and Dos bean frogs. I ran out of the yarn that I had picked out for the sort of pale aqua colour. I've been using like a mint green for that I had that's like on the bluer side of mint green, and I've run out of it. Look at these guys. This is the Girl Who Knots pattern, by the way. Beans the Frog. It's free on her Instagram and also available on her website as a PDF. It's in the big spreadsheet of things that's linked down there. I need to update the big spreadsheet of things because I think that I've been trying some new patterns out throughout these videos. I think I'm missing a few, so hold me to it. If there's anything in this video that is not in that spreadsheet, let me know. But yeah, oh, they're kissing because they're boy kisses, haha. Beans frogs. It's a bit late at night, so if I'm a bit crazy, I'm sorry. Then the next thing was the 3 Loretta's Loops axolotls, and these I ended up having to switch to the new colours of yarn on, so I'll just show those side by side. Beans the Frog versus the axolotls. You can see the new colours that I've got a little darker, especially the green. That wasn't the intention, I just forgot that I'm colourblind when I ordered the yarn and forgot to get my fiance to check for me if the colours looked right before I placed order. In my defence, the photo of the green that's on the Wool Warehouse website looks bluer than it is in person, and even my fiance said that and he can see colours properly, so it's not my fault, but I should have got him to check before I ordered because I know what I'm like and I know that I can't see colours properly, and I still just placed order anyway. But yeah, so we have first of all the one that's the full stripes of the flag. This is now using, oh, he's on the floor. This is using teal, sage, I think it's light sage actually, white, sky blue and dark turquoise in Jan Smith Chanel Junkie. Then the white one is actually parfait white on the body, and then I ran out like towards the top row of the head, so the top row is finished with Jan Smith's white, and then the same colour on the floppy bits, same colour names as I've listed previously. So that's this guy. I thought I've bulk made the last couple of flags because I've had a really weird week, and I just needed something easy to do, so I bulk made a bunch of axolotls this week, well, weekend going into early this week because it is Tuesday today, and oh sorry, my TV did something then. It's fine, it's alright. Yeah, what was I chatting? I don't know. Yeah, finished him off with Jan Smiths. I can't remember what I was going to say, why I said a bulk made, but yes, that's what I was saying. So sneak peek of the next video, right? I've decided now whenever I do a white body, I'm gonna do the flappy bits as the rest of the flag look, just without the white, and I think that looks quite nice. So I did it on all of the rest of the flags. So that was that guy, and then finally I used up this scrap I had of this Parfait Chunky deep blue, and then did the flappy bits in the sky blue and the teal because I thought that looked cute, and looks so cute that my partner has named this guy Axel and Clayton, so he will not be coming to the market with me, but that's okay because he's going to my partner. So that's that guy. His name is Axel. He's also requested him have angry eyebrows, so he's going to get some angry eyebrows. Yeah, that is the last 5 things that I needed to make out of the patterns that I do in every video. So the last 2 things in this video will be a shark and then a little spooky weird guy. So I'm going to go away, find patterns that I want to make for those, make them, and then come back and show you them. I might pop on just with the shark or just with the spooky guy and then show you the second one when I close the video. I might do them in one chunk. I've not decided yet. It depends me how long. It depends how... Okay, we can speak again now. It depends how long it takes me to make them. If the shark's pretty quick, I might just go straight into the spooky guy. We'll see. I've been feeling a bit weird about filming past couple of weeks just because of like burnout stuff that's happening, so it might be easier just to film in one chunk. You'll find out. But yeah, I'm gonna go and do that and stop rambling, and I will see you at some point in the next week, probably, hopefully, cross fingers. Right, hello and welcome to the end of the video. I have the final 2 things to show you, but I'm going to recap everything else we've made first. So firstly, we have the 2 bee keychains. I'll pop them back in the bags they came from as I go. Then we have the 2 whale keychains. So those will be £4 each for a total of £16 of keychains. Then we made Beans the Frogs. These will be £7 or £8 each, I think, for a total of £16 again. So that's £32 so far in stock. The keychains are free-handed. This is the girl who nods. Then the Loretta's Loops axolotls. These have a fluffy on. These will also be, I think, £8 each. So that's £24. We're up to a total of £56 in this video. Well, apart from the fact that my partner's having this, so let's knock £8 off. We're at 48. Then we made a hoodie bear whose yarn tail has not been tucked in properly, so I'll do that in a sec. So yeah, we made this guy. He'll be £15, which takes us up to £63 in total. The capybaras are going to be 18, I think. So we are at £81 in total with that one. And then finally, the final things for this video, I made a hammerhead shark. This pattern's by the Crafted Cellist Crochets. So that will be linked down there. This was a really fun pattern to make. I'm really glad that I chose it. And it worked up pretty quickly. I did it in the course of like one meeting that I needed to focus on, so I crochet when I need to focus, it helps. And yeah, that was that guy. And then the last thing I did was I was going to do the Wispkin by Fibre Fables, but it would have ended up about the same size as the Implings do, if not a little bit bigger. And I have too much big stuff and not enough medium-sized stuff for this market coming up. So I decided to use my favourite Gremlin pattern by Pebble Crochets instead. That also means I don't have to UKCA test this guy, so it's taken a little bit of burden off because I will need to do that one. And yeah, so he has the two, he's got fluffies on him, he's got the two blue colours in his ears and also blue eyes. He's got the white in the horns, and then he's the minty sagey green colour with the aqua as all of the little thingies on the body, and also as his nose. So, dropped him. He's a very droppable pattern. He slips out your hands pretty easily. So we have a little gay gremlin, which is cute. So I'm hoping people will love him as much as I love him. And if they don't, I might just keep him for myself. So this is the Pebble Crochets pattern. The only change I make is I do little ears, whereas the ears on the pattern are, hang on, I can actually show you. This is the first one I made ever, so I've still got him, and you can see the ears are big on the pattern, but I don't like doing it because it takes ages. And also with this one specifically, I was working with quite a limited amount of the dark blue, so I needed to just get it done. But I do love the big ears, but I prefer the little ears. So the way I do this is I do 6 single crochets in, well, I do chain 2 and then crochet back into the first chain. You can do it in a magic ring. So I do 6 into there, and then the outside ring of it is 2 single crochets, 2 increases, and then 2 single crochets to give it a slightly pointed thingy. And then I just sew them on. So that is that guy. And that is everything for this video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what your favourite make was. What else do I have to say? The YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe if you want to see more. I have 3 more Pride videos coming. So I will be making... Actually, I might only have 2 Pride videos coming. Yes, because I've combined aromantic and asexual into one video, so that will be coming out, and the non-binary video will be coming out. And then I also have a Pride Market recap coming, which is why I've combined Arrow and Ace into one video, so that I had space in the schedule for the Pride Market recap. So yeah, that will be coming at some point in the next few weeks. In fact, I don't know where this video is in the schedule, so it might have already come out. Not sure. You'll have to check my channel if you want to see that. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, share, check out my Ko-fi store. Some of this will be up at some point in June, and my Instagram is also linked in the description. If you hear the beeping, my boyfriend's got a 3D printer and he's very excited about it, so that's all I've heard today. And yeah, have a nice day. Thank you for watching.